Okay, great and glorious Nick Dutch talking today about social networking. My first voyages into online social networking was through a website called ecademy. And I was drawn to that because I was basically trying to go self-employed, setting up, doing 3D artwork and doing recruitment. So essentially I needed to be somehow connected to people who were involved in the proper business world, so to speak. So that's why I chose that particular website. But because I hadn't done any online business networking beforehand at all, that was a perfect opportunity for me to make a complete and utter arse of myself in front of some very, successful, decent people. All right. So I didn't know how to do things then. When I started doing tarot, I again wanted to use social networking to try and basically increase sales, because that's essentially the attitude that I had. As it turns out, of course, networking is not just about sales. Networking is about building your reputation and building your image, which will then mean that people are more likely to call you maybe many months or possibly many years down the line. So when I first did social networking on some sites, and I got into like the instant message chat system, I would then get kicked off the sites for actually trying to do sales. So I was taking the wrong attitude then. So now, but of course, thanks to YouTube, I've been learning much more about how to basically present myself and communicate myself and work out why I'm responding to a particular posting and precisely what it is that I'm trying to achieve. Now, when I'm going through MySpace, I'm doing a lot of it there. There's a lot of intellectual effort that's involved. I mean, there's two main forum-y type things that I'm involved in. One is the religion stroke spirituality side of things, and the other one is the relationships section. And I'm asking myself, when I read a post, how am I going to reply to this? Is it actually appropriate for me to reply to it? If I was to reply to it, what would I say that would present myself well? And also, what could I say that could actually help the person who made the original posting? And to try and create basically a new discussion, a new discourse based upon the actual thread itself. It's actually very intellectually engaging, which is good. But there's just as much madness out there on MySpace as there is on YouTube. Seriously, I mean, some of the postings are just really rather eccentric and really rather extreme. So I have to still be rather restrained, which sometimes I find quite difficult. But it's got to happen sometimes. And also I'm thinking more about, I am actually now thinking about doing this as a strategy to turn myself into a potential e-celebrity. God knows what is an e-celebrity and what is the benefits of being an e-celebrity. I don't know. I haven't actually done any research into that, but I'm trying to do that, which is why I got the iStardom account. Whether that will do me any good, basically, who knows? It's still early days. This is March of 2009. Let's see what happens by March of 2010. Alright, well, I just thought I'd fill you in as to what I'm doing and all the rest of it. Have a look at my MySpace account if you haven't already. Subscribe as a friend, view some of my weird blogs, add some of them, comments and all the rest of that, and and if it floats your boat, and if it doesn't, man, don't worry about it, okay? Speak to you soon. Nick Dutch, signing out.